Thank you, Mr. Kiley, and thank each of you. Without objection, the chair is authorized to declare a recess at any time. We welcome everyone to today's hearing on victims of violent crime in the District of Columbia. Without objection, the gentlelady from the District of Columbia, Ms. Norton, will be able to participate in today's hearing to question witnesses if a member yields her time for that purpose. We're grateful to have Ms. Norton visiting with us today. Thank you. I now recognize myself for an opening statement. We welcome again each of you to our hearing today in the nation's capital. We especially thank all of our witnesses. We're grateful to have you here. The crime we are witnessing just a few blocks from this building is unprecedented. No section of the city can be considered safe anymore, and the man who is in charge of prosecuting the criminals has abandoned his responsibilities, and that's Matthew Graves, the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, who was appointed by President Joe Biden. He is failing to prosecute criminals. His office has consistently declined to prosecute criminals in the district. In 2021, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Columbia opted against prosecuting 67% of arrests presented in the D.C. Superior Court. To provide context, out of the 15,315 arrests made in D.C., 10,261 did not lead to prosecution. In comparison, in 2015, USAODC only declined to prosecute 35% of cases, which suggests that the office under Graves' leadership is failing to prosecute crimes and protect the public. In just a few short years, the city went from having 65% of cases prosecuted to having 65% of cases dropped, a complete reversal that has had a catastrophic impact on public safety. Mr. Graves has indicated that the type of cases he is refusing to prosecute are primarily illegal gun possession and illegal drug possession cases. Without fail, we can anticipate that my Democrat colleagues will call for more gun control, but President Biden's hand-picked prosecutor for Washington, D.C. refuses to enforce gun laws already on the books. Violent crime rates in Washington, D.C. have seen a significant spike this year. Just last week, the district surpassed 200 homicides, the quickest the district has hit this mark at this point in the year this century. As of October 3rd, 2023, violent crime is up 38% from the same time last year. For example, as of October 4th, 2023, MPD data shows 750 reported carjackings, of which an alarming 75% involved weapons. However, there have only been 113 arrests for carjackings this year, with juveniles responsible for an astonishing 65% of those carjackings. Additionally, as of October 4th, year-to-date statistics for 2023 reveal 216 homicides, 123 cases of sexual abuse, 2,656 robberies, and 1,110 assaults involving dangerous weapons. As of October 4th, 2023, the district has witnessed 4,105 violent crimes and 21,980 property crimes. The criminals know they will not be prosecuted by U.S. Attorney Matthew Graves. But Matthew Graves is not the only one soft on criminals in Washington, D.C. City leadership slashed the Metropolitan Police Department budget by roughly $15 million in 2021. And Washington, D.C. City Council has passed laws that embolden criminals and hamstring the police. In November 2022, the D.C. City Council voted unanimously on a bill to overhaul the criminal code, which reduced the maximum sentence for almost all violent crimes and eliminated mandatory minimums for all crimes except first-degree murder. That proposal was vetoed by the mayor, which was later unanimously overridden. The bill was so radical that bipartisan majorities in both the House and Senate passed a resolution to prohibit it from becoming law, and President Biden signed it. In the wake of the May 2020 murder of George Floyd, the district's city council passed police reform legislation that radically changed policing in the district. Unfortunately, city leadership has not always supported law enforcement, and that shows up in recruiting and failure to retain officers who they've spent money training that have simply been let go. Today we'll hear from a former assistant U.S. attorney, an MPD detective, and victims of crime about ways to make this city safe again. At this time, I have two articles that I'm going to enter into the record. One called "The D.C. City Council Failed at Criminal Justice Reform, Congress Must Fix It," and another called "The Blue City Murder Problem." Those will be admitted to the record without objection. Seeing none. I'm going to show a short video.
2023 is on track to be one of the deadliest D.C. has seen in decades.
There have now been 200 homicides so far this year in the district.
The district is in a state of emergency due to the high crime rate.
So far in 2023, 12 children have been shot and killed.
The murder rate in the District of Columbia is skyrocketing.
Crime on D.C. public transit has jumped to horrific rate.
All crime up 25%, murder up 24%, motor vehicle theft up 107%.
A violent weekend unfolding in the district.
2023 is now the third year in a row where D.C. has reached 200 homicides.
Police are investigating a series of shootings that includes a mass shooting.
16-year-old was shot and killed, and then bullets went flying into 2 classrooms.
8 people shot and killed in the district in just 72 hours.
The triple shooting in Shaw. 2 women are dead and a teenage girl is in the hospital.
Some neighborhoods have seen homicides increase 280%.
The vast majority of them are just fine.
I thank again the witnesses for being here. I look forward to your testimony. We appreciate you being here, and all in the audience and the members of the committee being here.